What's up everybody? Ronald here with another guide video in the EXFIL BootCamp series. Today we're focusing on the D-2 extract in reserve. This is a new extract that was put in the 12.6.2 patch, and we're going to show you how to find it, how to activate it, and then how to get out through it. There's a couple of steps to get this done, so let's dive right in. The first thing I want to do is take a look at the actual map of reserve and show you where the extract is located. This extract is located in the bunker system that's underneath the helicopter pad. This bunker system was put in 12.6.2, and this new extract, as of that patch, is located in this whole new set of underground system. So the thing that we want to look at first is we want to get to where the best place to start. You need a place where you can start to get into the bunker system to find and activate the extract. So today we're going to start at the White Pawn building at the dinosaur entrance, as I like to call it. All right, let's dive in and let's get into the extract. So the first thing here is we're at White Pawn, and if you'll notice, we've got the black dinosaur on the building. We're using the helicopter as an orientation point, and you'll notice that we are on the north side of the helicopter pad. So let's get into the building here. The first thing we're going to do is make your way to the left down the steps, and we're going to get into the new bunker system by making a right turn right as we get to the bottom of the steps, and then we're going to start to get into the bunker system. And what you'll notice is as soon as you're in the bunker system, the ambient music and the ambient sounds all kind of change. And once we're down here, we're going to get into the main part of the bunker system under White Pawn. As we make our way down the ramp, we come into what I've come to refer to as the generator room, where you've got White King in the generator room. You go back up the ramp where we came, and you're obviously in White Pawn, and then you go to the right and you're in this main area down in the main part of the bunker. Now, to complete the first subtask of the bunker part 1 of finding the control room, that's actually over to the left for reference. And if you're looking for a guide on how to do that, check out our EXFIL Bootcamp series guide on the bunker part 1. To activate the D2 bunker, we actually have to turn the power on. So to do that, we have to find this hallway in the dark and walk down to the left, and then we have to make another left at the end of the hallway. Now the gun I put together to do this obviously has a bunch of flashlights on it and is a little silly, but it does give you the chance to kind of see everything around here in the dark. So we're going to come up to this green panel, and there's a switch here, which we have to turn on. And then notice we now have lights kind of in the tunnel area here and in this back room. So we're going to turn around, we're going to walk directly back out, we're going to make a right turn, and we're going to head back towards that center area in the bunker system, that big center room. And you can kind of see there's a map on the left side of the wall. As for a point of reference, as we came in, that map was on the right side. So now we're walking back, simply retracing our steps back towards the generator room, which is where we're going to end up here. Now we're back in the generator room. If you look up, there's White King. There's that other hallway, which we're not going to use, and that's where we came from. Now we're going to walk back up towards White Pawn, where we originally came down. But instead of heading to the left, once we get through this door, we're actually going to take this staircase that's kind of in the dark over here off to the right. So that's the way out to the helicopter. But here, this staircase is the one that we're going to take. If you notice, there's glass here, so if you're playing sound, it's kind of interesting because there's going to be scavs and raiders and everything that spawns down here, so you want to be really careful. So once we get down to this lower level, there's a door which we're going to want to go through, which leads us into another piece of the bunker system, which we simply just continue on straight here until we get to another door, which we make a right, and then head through here, again, just more pieces of the bunker system, until we head to this room, which I like to call the red beam room, because those beams across the floor are red, and it's just a good reference point for me. So we walk across that, and then now we work our way up the steps here to the right. There's a door up here that we need to go through. And again, we're just kind of making our way through the bunker system. This door opens, no keys required for any of these doors. Till we get into this other large bunker area. We're going to want to go to the left here. I used that number 2 up there as kind of a point of reference. And what we're looking for is in the back here, in the dark, there's another door, which we're going to want to open to the right. We're going to go down the steps again into this kind of intermediate room, which we're going to head towards the back and to the right. And we just kind of keep going straight here. There's another door. Just keep going straight, the back of this room. And then we actually find the extract itself. Now, you notice it says press the button. So with this extract, you have to activate the button to open the door, because the extract itself is not going to be usable until that door opens all the way. The extract itself is actually behind the door. So what we want to do is make sure that you can get to the back side here, and then you'll see the green bar come up and start to count down. And we've successfully extracted. I think it's important to note a couple of things about this extract and the way that this works. You're going to have to plan that you're going to need a few seconds at the end there for that door to open. The door makes a lot of noise, so everybody knows that you're going to be using that extract. So be prepared for either aggroing scavs, raiders, or other PMCs. So I would say there's going to be PvP that happens at the extract. Be ready for that. It will happen. And you just have to remember that when you get down to the bottom of those steps, or if you come into the tunnel system the way that we came, you have to push the button to open that door. So if you're being chased by some scavs, or if you're really wounded and you're trying to sneak away, you still have to open the door if somebody else has not already opened the door. And keep in mind that this is a very typical extract on reserve, that it has to have a power applied to it, much like the other extracts on reserve. They require you to do things to use them. Well, that's about it. I hope you found this guide to be useful for explaining this kind of new and somewhat complicated extract on reserve. Be sure to check out the rest of our guides in the EXFIL BootCamp series, where we have many different tips and tricks for Tarkov to help you be more successful at the game. And that's pretty much it. See ya!